Our house here in Point Pleasant sits right on this lagoon, and when Sandy came, the lagoon came up and flooded this entire neighborhood with several feet of water, and that caused a ton of damage to our house. So for the last several months, the guys have been working hard to make some repairs, and one of the big things that we did was we raised this house up almost 9 feet. And in fact, we didn't just raise the house, we raised all the mechanical equipment. I mean, you can see where that air conditioning compressor is right now above our heads. Another big project is that this house originally had on it vinyl siding, and Carlos and Maria decided that they wanted that off and to replace it with fiber cement clapboards. And you can see right here what they chose. It's fiber cement, but it also has this wood impression on the front, and it's fairly thin, and they like it for several reasons. First of all, it's flood resistant, so it's going to do really good with the water, but it's also fire resistant, and Carlos is really hoping that that's going to give him a break on his homeowner's insurance. So you can see that the guys have already started work here on this corner, and in several weeks this whole house is going to be wrapped in fiber cement claps. Now, when you raise a house up 9 feet, the front door goes with it, and so you've got to be able to get to that old front door. So a new staircase out front has been designed and built, and they also took the opportunity to extend this front porch a little bit, which is a really nice look. But they're expecting water to come back, so they want to pick the right materials that can stand up to water. And in this case, for the front stairs and the front porch, they have got a vinyl railing system. They have got some PVC trim board right here. And then for the stair tread, they've got composite decking. Now, on the face of this, the composite decking is finished. But on the side, it is unfinished, so that has to be dressed up a little bit. And here, they chose a picture frame detail. That's this miter right here, and it exposes the finished side and front only, and it's a pretty good look. And we're going to see a lot more of this go down on the back deck. Hey, Brian, how are you?
Kevin, how are you?
All right, so we have you to thank for our decking material. Can you tell me about what Carlos and Maria chose?
Sure, they've chosen a composite material made of wood and plastic, about 50% and 50% of both. And to show you, and give you an idea here, we've got high density polyethylene, which is ground up here. That's your milk jugs, detergent bottles.
So we're looking at a lot of recycled things.
Oh yeah, 95% recycled content in this product.
Milk jugs, what else you got?
You've got low density polyethylene, which is your shopping bags that you would get from the supermarket.
A lot of those kicking around. Yeah.
And then you have wood fiber. Comes from the furniture industry, pallet industry. So that's a part of the recycle that we make up in our product.
Guys got a little bit of everything in this stuff, okay. But you know, the key thing for us is that it stands up to the weather and to the water in this space. How are you going to do with that?
This product, to tell you, Kevin, this will withstand on-the-ground contact, in-the-water contact, and they give a warranty with that to boot. So
you can put this in the water.
Yes, sir.
With a warranty. Pretty impressive. How do you pull that off?
It's called encapsulation. If I was to tell you that wood fiber encapsulated with plastic all around it, that's what this product is made of. It's a proprietary ingredient and a makeup formulation.
So you're talking encapsulation of the fiber itself, not actually just the 6 sides of this board. So when we cut it, I'm looking at little particles that have been encapsulated?
Yes, sir.
Wow. All right. Well, we'd like to hear that. Now, in terms of installation, I see that we've already got a groove pre-milled into this. So we're talking about the hidden fastener system?
Yes.
Show me that.
Yeah, let me give you an idea here. Basically, in this point of application, we've got the clips already staged in position. The gun, which is the device of which is going to drive the nail screw into position. We slide into position, push into position, pull the trigger, and it comes out.
Wait, now hang on a second. You said a nail screw?
Yes.
So which is it, nail or a screw?
It's a hybrid both.
Really?
So if you were to look at that, you'll see that it's not an aggressive pattern that will tear the wood fiber as it enters.
So I'm seeing a spike here to get it in, but I'm also seeing the threads. You can actually back that back out?
Yeah, let me show you.
You do this and you really are going to have a net. Look at that, huh? Okay. All right, well, I guess having a pneumatic really makes things go faster. Let's see you put some of these down here. You got a 3-man process working. I guess having a pneumatic tool really makes the installation go a lot faster.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the last one, and then you get to the point where you just get the next board coming in, right?
A little bit low right here. Nope, a little higher. There you go.
All right, that's in right there. And so I'll get some clips set up for you right here. And I guess like any of these clips, they actually offset the boards for you, so you do have that little bit of a spacer.
You get a 1/4 inch setback already preset from the clip itself.
You know, I love the pneumatic in terms of speed and everything, but what if you don't have the tool? Have we got to go to a whole different clip system?
No, I'll show you how to do it by hand. We'll just use the same clip. Let me show you how to set this up. First, slide it into position.
Yeah.
Take the hammer there. You're going to take this screw, set the screw in on an angle.
It's a
And
nail
just
screw.
tap it into position.
All right.
Pretty good for a beginner.
I get that a lot.
Now just take the impact gun,
Pretty
drive
cool.
it into position.
You can just go right down the line, huh?
Oh yeah.
And so you really just could do this by yourself, by hand. All you have to do is grab the system. Nice. All right. Well, what do you say we get a ton of these things in? We got a whole crew here. Let's see this all go down. We can go back to pneumatic. So now this is 3/4 inch thick material that we're working with?
No, this is actually 1 inch by 5.5 inch actual size.
Okay. And then in terms of the joists underneath here, these are pretty close together.
This is set at 12 inch on center. However, this product can work on 16 on center and meet code requirements and have minimal deflection.
Nice. Okay.
Hey Kevin, we've got to put this perimeter strip. You see how this is offset here? I've got to make a straight line from the other end to this end, so we're going to have to run a chalk line down here. Let me give you the other end of this. If you'd hold this for me, just pull it out.
You're gonna cut this scrap away?
Yeah.
Okay. Line it up with this existing one?
That
or
existing board, yes.
All right, I'm good there. I'll get mine.
Perfect. All right.
So now we are left with no groove along the side. I don't suspect we've got a hidden fastener that's going to help us here.
No, we're going to use the secretive pinch and pop.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Okay, here's the infamous pinch and pop method. And what I'm doing is I'm basically driving the screw 1/4 inch below the surface. I'm going to pinch the material that's mushroomed up.
Yeah.
Pinch it almost closed with that. It's almost a self-puttying,
Look at that.
done,
Pretty much disappeared. And sealed?
sealed, done.
Pinch and
End of
pop.
story.
Let's do it.
Do the next one. Again, drive the screw 1/4 inch below, pinch, turn.
Start moving down here. Look at that. Now, could you technically do the entire deck
Oh, yeah.
with a pinch and pop?
Yes, do the whole deck this way.
Face nail everything. Probably a little cheaper. Good. That's good. All right. Give us one last pinch and pop,
Real good, Kevin.
and then we'll have a look at our handiwork. And wow, Brian looks really good. And so tell me about maintenance.
Kevin, low to no maintenance involved here. All you got to do is pressure wash it, clean it once a year,
Terrific.
get on with life.
All right, well, I appreciate it. Nice
Kevin,
job.
thank you.
A beautiful looking deck with the icing on the cake being a railing system over here. Now, this is all composite, so it's going to hold up to the weather. And out front, we actually had a baluster system, but right here, well, check this out. This is a solid plexiglass panel that you're going to be able to see right through. And then it's going to be dressed up on top with more of the decking. Nice wide board that's going to be, well, I guess you'd call this a little cocktail rest. Nice little system.